Hi, I'm Andrea and welcome to Productive C Sharp. In this video, I'm going to talk about the API Analyzer. Here, I am in Visual Studio 2017 and I have a library written in .NET Standard 2.0. I want to make sure that this library is actually cross-platform, that I can run it on different operating systems. It can be very hard to do this without any help. Luckily, Microsoft introduced the API Analyzer that allows you to show if some API are compatible with all the operating systems or not, or just highlight you if you are using deprecated APIs or APIs not available, for example, in the framework 46.1, if you're targeting .NET Standard 2. So it can be very useful. So in order to use it, you need to go to the project, right-click, manage NuGet packages. So you need to actually add a NuGet package. The name of the new package is Microsoft.NET Analyzers Compatibility. Make sure you click Include Pre-Release, because at the time of recording, this is a pre-release package. You install it, and then a NuGet package is added to the project and a bunch of analyzers. Now, immediately, as soon as you do it, Visual Studio shows you all the API that are in either deprecated or not available in other platforms. So first of all, we have the stack. The stack here is deprecated. So in this case, it's fairly easy to fix, because you just need to add a type and use the generic collections. And that's fairly simple. In other cases, like this one, we get that console.windows with isn't supported on Linux and macOS. So it's definitely not actually possible to use in the other operating systems. But it's great that the tool is actually telling you. There are different ways of fixing this problem. One of them is actually doing a check of the operating system at runtime. You can use the runtime information dot is OS platform, and then you can say the platform you care about. So if we are running on Windows, you can set the Windows width to a particular value. And then in this case, on Mac and Linux, you won't set this value. Unfortunately, the API Analyzer is not smart enough to understand this runtime check, and is still showing the warning. I can disable it using the Pragma warning. It's not really great to see, but this is definitely something you can do in order to actually stop the analyzer to show the warning. Let me remove this. Another way of fixing the problem is either not actually using the Windows with at all, or not cross-platform APIs, or maybe you don't really want to run your library cross-platform and you want to only run on Windows. In that case, you can specify which operating system you want to ignore by going to the project, editing the project itself, and then you can just saying platform compat ignore, and then you can provide the list of operating system you want to ignore. And as soon as I get back to it, to the code, you can see that the warning has disappeared. In this case, the API Analyzer is smart enough to identify this situation. Okay, so the API Analyzer is a NuGet package that Microsoft created that you can add to any project that is targeting the .NET Core or the .NET Standard, and immediately helps you to identify if you are using APIs that are not cross-platform or that are deprecated. So it can be a very useful tool to have if you are writing code that needs to be portable on different platforms. Thank you very much for watching.